Okay, I'm here to review my stupid trades. Let me just listen to music while I do this. Just need to see. I just had the most doggy doo-doo trade ever, and I'm gonna review them right now. So, set up some music, and then we set. All right. So Google Doc. Not this, not this, not this, not this. Where the hell is it? Oh, that's from a different document. Never mind. Anyway, beside the point. So, let's see if I check my chat. Okay, yesterday, Dago. Okay, this is where I got pissed off and I lost. So, if I open this up real quick. Okay, so. Okay. Is that max setting? Yes, indeed it is. Okay, so I woke up at 6 a.m. And then I think I was reviewing my trades. I was looking at test art. Let me see. Okay, blacked out screen. Okay, daily chart. So I looked at here for 1, 2, 3. This is so the thing is 1, 2, 3 candles. So okay, so I have 3 candles. I don't have audio in these videos because I usually just talk to myself in the middle of the night, and I don't want to hear myself. So I have 3 candles. First 3 candles I see up here. This looks like it's gonna go long. It still has some. There's like a resistance around this resistant line right here, 180, or I think I wrote it in my document during that time. I was looking at the resistance. So around this like resistant line, I think that's where it's gonna reverse. Obviously you see a downtrend, but it's still. But as you can later see on this 3 candle bar, my edge is. I think it's gonna keep going up until it hits the resistant line. I just said the same thing twice. The chart. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Yeah, okay, that's Nvidia. That's Tesla. Okay, I was looking for the. Okay, I look at Tesla daily. Okay, so for Tesla, yes, there's 3 candle bars. It's going up, but there's a clear resistant line right here. So I probably have a short bias for this one. So I'm probably gonna look for a short. And then Tesla. Am I looking for a long? What the hell am I doing? Am I setting? I think I'm setting up for a breakout. Tesla. It wasn't Tesla like. I was making these lines for Tesla. Okay, yeah. So obviously looking for a short. Clearly see a clear resistant line. Tesla. Okay, so let me write this. Okay, cause I'm really forgetful, so I'm gonna write down what I see just in case. Tesla daily, clear. Okay, so Tesla. I would have wrote Tesla daily at resistance. I would have been working on shorting showing this position, especially this. You looked over here, you see this wick bar hits the resistance. I think I was looking for like a break of a trend. I think that's why. But I don't think that. But I don't think a pattern really was formed. Yeah, because at first it already hit the resistant line. So I was kind of looking for like entry a little bit lower, while having like a higher. Because okay, because right now it's 6:16 a.m. right? I could have like gotten in early, but then I know the risk of like how it'll probably go up and probably maybe hit this stop out. So I was kind of like hoping once I'm in, like trying out the market's slow, right? Once I'm in, like in early, right? By this time, it should be like closer to here, where like my stop loss would have been a lot higher from the resistance line. I think one of the dumbest thing ever is that I entered. I should have not entered at all. I should have entered when it's at the resistance line, not when it's moving down. Because I think this is kind of a thing where I get FOMO. Yeah, like do not fucking enter when it's in the middle of this range. Enter when it's at the line. There's so many other opportunities that I could have entered, but I think I just want to get in as soon as possible because I saw it already hits this third point right here. I assume that it's gonna go down, especially this part right here. It performs like it looks like a continuous candle. But anyway, I got in early. I definitely know I got in early. I didn't wait for the resistance line. Yeah, I got in early. I should have just waited until it cleared a little bit more closer to the resistance line. So I got in Tesla. Nvidia, I think Nvidia. I was, even though it was closer up to the resistance line, I think I was ending up more for like a long because I still think it could have went up. Honestly, I see these two hammers, right? And I think I see the two hammers. I kind of forgot what I did here. No, I see a doji. No, not a hammer. That's not a hammer. A doji. Did I end up choosing? Okay, yeah, Tesla's still in. Apple, I don't know what's doing. Apple is I was kind of looking at multiple charts. Apple kind of unsure. I see a doji right here. It's still going up. Clearly, did not. Oh no, it did break. It did break, and then so it's like finishing up. Again, it's close to the resistance line. That's why I think I likely shorted it. I think. Yeah, I see this. I see this resistance. I see this. Nearly 3 candles. Close to 3 candles. Resistance line. Yeah, okay. And then looking for a short. Okay, Tesla's still in. I think I messed up my stop loss, so I kind of just let that go. So I kind of fixed it. Okay, Apple, I think I was going for a short. Yeah, I was more keen on a short. See, this triangle is gonna, once it hits this tip, probably gonna break out. Now this, nah, it's in chain range. There's not really a clear trend for this one. Why did I put that line? 210.75. Was something I looked at for Apple? Let's check. 210.75. Oh, I think I was looking at these two candle bars. This is which way. Oh, okay, that was my resistance. I think I wanted it early, more early short. clearly this didn't respect this resistant line, broke out. I thought, okay, Tesla, yeah, I got stopped out in Tesla. Let's see, what was my profit? Yeah, so the thing for Tesla, I wasn't looking, and I think it went. I think it had a huge. Tesla's doing pretty. Yeah, Tesla was doing pretty well. It was pretty strong. I think a lot of people agree with me, but then it went back up and then broke resistance, and I think that's where. Oh my god! I honestly. 90%. I think I saw a double top here also. That's why I entered early. Oh man, I should just. I'm not gonna lie, Tesla wasn't that bad. There was a double top, a resistant line. I think I entered early because of this little tip. Really, when I really should have my entry up here, but that's fine. But then when Tesla broke, I think later on I traded Tesla even more out of spite, thinking like, oh, this is just a fake pump, and I think most will stop out later in the future. Ooh, Apple. Okay. Okay, Apple decided to keep going. Honestly, I think I'm a dumbass for trading Apple because I think it was still in trading range. Check daily chart. Okay. Apple short. Got stuff at Tesla. This is Apple. I had a crazy short here. Did I increase my short? I'm a dumbass. I increased it. Did I? Oh my god. I think I increased my stop loss for Apple. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Especially the fact that it already broke out resistance already. I should have not done that. This isn't an engulfing pattern. It broke out. I should have just wait for more info. I got stopped out at 800, 468, 4 negative 4R. And the funny, okay, and it's okay, 640. I was instantly looking for a what was okay, so it broke this triangle. I'm instantly looking for another short. At this point, since it broke out my bias and this is in training range, I think where does this go actually? I think I set up another entry and stop loss here. I think now I start putting my stop loss a little bit higher putting stop loss in where everyone else's stop losses are. Apple I kind of watched. I got hopeful. Into the shorts. I think I realized I put my entry a little bit too deep. See, I got stopped out here. Oh, it didn't get stopped out. It was close. Damn, dude. I should have broke even. But yeah, usually if it were me, cause my philosophy is that I would usually do continuation. So when I see this green bar, I'll usually try to reverse it. Again. Again, this looks like a really like. I should have not shorted it from here. This is clearly a trading range, and I only assumed a short because of a daily chart. Like I think this is one of the resistant line from in the daily chart, and I did. It was still in trading range, so I should have just waited. If we're in this hammer right here, did I get out? Okay, yeah. I think. Oh. Man, I should have went to a smaller time frame to see if there's a potential breakout. Even though there's a hammer, there's no confirmation. I get stopped out. I should have not entered until I saw a reason to. Or I shouldn't have too strong of a bias. Because I think a lot of times when I look at my daily chart, I assume that this is the only type of like only bias I should trade. I should only trade like short, or I should trade long. Once I break my bias, I should just wait from info. Especially the fact that yeah, cause I'm a dumbass. This right here is a spinning top. Oh, it told us that we're in chain range. A 10-minute frame, 10-minute chart. Also, what's in so that the parallel line, it was in training range. I should just not short it. I should just waited until there's a clear confirmation of like where it's gonna go. Yeah, I'm just stupid, dude. I should just only trade the trend and not training range. Unless I'm in like in a runner, I probably would trade, but otherwise, doggy doo doo. Let's see. 69. Was Sosa battery? Let me check. I think so, yeah. How much should I lose? Oh my god, that was absolutely dog water. Okay. I think I was in the bathroom in this one, and then I kind of got stepped out. I would have got out on the. Okay, here, NVIDIA. Daily chart. 2, 3. Double bottom, double top. See double top here, triple top. But the overall is short. It's a doji. Okay, not a doji. It's actually a swing top still. Nvidia is in the middle. I think I left it alone. Higher high, higher low, second higher high. Okay. High high, hello, high high. Hello, high high. Contested here. Okay, so we have performed double top. I think if it went above here, it would have been higher. Otherwise, double top, and then went down. That's for 240 minutes. After I went down, there would have been a hammer or umbrella, whatever you want to call it. We got confirmation. And then went up. I think for this one, it looks like it was forming an umbrella. I don't know what it performed when it's 6:30, but it looks like it would have been a continuation if since this umbrella was confirmed. So in the video, I should have longed it. But otherwise, the video's in the middle. But I think my bias would have been long. Okay, Tesla. I think I see this hammer here. Swing top. I don't think it's a hammer. This is more like a hammer for 1, 2. For Tesla, it's a little bit more unknown. Well, I think right now, I think it's more unknown, so I should have left Tesla alone. But my dumbass still decided to try to look for a trade. I think I'm wasting time on this 7 from Jesus Christ. Yeah, Tesla, I should not trade it. I should just let it go and see where it would go. Dude, I spent so much time looking at Tesla. No, that was super useless. Apple. For sure, I got stopped out here. Dude, I don't know why the fuck I longed. There's clearly, like, you see there's an uptrend, right? You see this uptrend. There's this little doji that you see this clear arch that is coming down to a downtrend. And I was long against the market, dude. I'm a moron. I was in the bathroom, so that's why I think I let this run into a big loss. So I didn't count it. And only until I actually came back to witness my downfall, which is funny. But yeah, this doji right here would have been a clear sign that this would have been a crazy reversal. Heavy loss. But overall, Tesla, I should just let it go. I will short. Dude, I'm a dumbass. I should. Oh my god. Tesla's so stupid. For Apple. Did I look at the daily chart for No, it's actually 40 minutes. Ten minutes. Okay. Hammer. Resistance line. Confirmation here. First three candles. Confirmation. Went down. Okay, crazy spinning top. Train range. It should have not touched it. Okay. Did I change my bias for Tesla? Maybe. I don't know. Saw engulfing pattern for Apple. Looks like engulfing pattern. Check. Okay, it's clearly playing breakout as the trend line for NVIDIA. Got stopped out. Oh, did it? Crazy. I think what I assumed was like after this third bar, I so called this I call this a sell signal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but this candle was still in between this giant ass wick. This technically wasn't below. I don't think. Honestly, I think I should just wait for more info for the video as well. I think I kind of rushed it because I think I just saw this giant engulfing, saw a spinning top, broke even harder, and then assumed that it would continue even further. But since it's in between like this range where it's trying to go down, I think it's like to stop me out. Regardless if it went down further, it will likely stop me out for my stop loss. Okay, Apple. I see hammer. Show into small time frame. I think I hesitated here to look for a smaller time frame. To look for a breakout. Dude, if I just had a line, I think if I just had a line like here, I think this would have been fine. Dude, my entry would have been like around this yellow line. I think I put my entry a little bit lower. Can't wait for Apple. Got in. And got stopped out. Loki, if I had my stop loss like, or I had my entry like up here, I would have got in like. I would have had like a easier room to breathe. And after I think I suffered a loss from Apple, I kind of just let it go afterward. And I kind of gave up for after I had a bit heavy loss. Okay. Trade on Apple. I don't think the trade with Apple was bad. I think my entry was bad. Cause I should have made a trend line and not just made an imaginary ass entry bar right here. Honestly, like once I saw this, since I know I didn't have like an entry here, I should have just let it go. If it ran down further, because it didn't, I missed the entry. I should have just let it go. Unless it went back up, I should have just let it go. And for Tesla, yeah. So this dojo here, this should have been. This doji should have given me my signal. Should have like a stop loss around like up here, or entry up there. But I don't think I was looking at it. But I think I would have not known. Looking for the daily time frame for Tesla. Okay. 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Chain range. There shouldn't have been any bias. There shouldn't have been any bias for where Tesla was going to go because it was still in the middle. But yeah, one of my biggest indicators should have been my biggest indicator should have been this thing right here, this doji. That would have been. I would have had an entry up here than rather here. That's before the market was open. I should have not longed it too. That was kind of stupid. That should have been my warning. So beside that fat massive loss on Tesla. NVIDIA lost because I think I should start entering things where it's like where it start beginning to change, and not enter when it's moving hard in one direction. Because the candle gets crazy movement, and whatever my stop loss is likely to get hit. So I think I should just wait it. And then once I'm into a runner, or once I'm into a entry that has a direction line where I want to go, then I can enter in between. So I have my first entry as like as a way to reduce the amount of money that I lost. So like yeah, my first entry would be a winner. My second entry maybe could be a break even, and then in the future, if I ever had a third entry, I could probably take the loss since I have a winner on my first entry, a loss on my third entry, and then the second would kind of be like my break even. Oh, but yeah, that's it overall. Those are two of my biggest losses. If I ever lose hard again, I'll probably look back to my videos. I should start talking in my live stream. It would have helped me.